1 second. All right. Hey, y'all. Grand Rising, wherever you guys are in the world. I'm here to do a quick general message. This is solar eclipse energy coming in. As you guys know, retrograde energy is and has been around already. I don't even know when retrograde started because I've been focused on this eclipse energy. So things are definitely going to be pretty much intense for all signs. All right, so this message is for all signs first and foremost. Again, Grand Rising, wherever you guys are. I call it air, water, fire, and spirit. No negative energy, no negative ancestors, point blank, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Step up out of this joint. All right, so first off, I really don't have a set way of how I want to put this message out. All right, so first and foremost, this is where I'm gonna start at. I've been watching or have come across many videos about, chosen ones and stuff like that. Now, I have heard of chosen ones and stuff like that, and I'm not big on titles. I'm not big on names. I mean, it is a good way for us, to recognize one another. If you do consider yourself a chosen one, if you consider yourself a star seed, if you consider yourself, just like if you consider yourself Christian or Muslim or whatever, okay? That's how you guys identify, your tribe, your group, whether it's religious or spiritual. Now, I have just recently, have heard about, being chosen one, stuff like that. I have always said that, a lot of us get called and only few of us answer. So a lot of us get called, meaning God calls us to do, God's work, God, his duty, God's, fight in the name of Jesus, God, all right? The Most High, whomever that may be to you guys. Me, myself, I have always been feeling like I've been in a battle, rather that be with, and you guys have to remember, you guys may also, start to realize that you guys have been in a battle once you guys step out of your immediate family circle. So, like for me, I always thought I had issues or battles with my immediate family, and I thought it was just normal. Like, we argue, we don't talk, things are happening, but once you guys realize that things start to trickle down and trickle over to your personal relationships, your career, your business, your children's teachers, your personal relationships, your spouses, and you be like, wait, hold the hell up. Then you go through a bunch of phases, of, it got to be me, something got to be wrong with me. You go through the gaslighting, you may even start to gaslight yourself. So it's really a lot, and I am going to make a completely new page to actually break down all of that from beginning to end, the way that I have experienced it. But to say the least at this time, as I said, I don't really go by titles. I never really, consider myself or call myself a chosen one. You guys have to be very careful with people that consider themselves certain things. All right, it's not. And, some of you guys may take this offensive, but the same way people say that, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, people, have ways that they align themselves in the universe. So you guys can't necessarily get upset if someone doesn't call themselves a Christian, but they believe in Jesus. You can't necessarily get upset if someone is not religious, but they believe in God. You know what I mean? So we're spiritual before we're anything. We are spirits before anything else. All right. And that's why I don't stick to titles. Because a lot of things come with titles. If you say that, and it may be true, you may be a chosen one, you can be a Christian, you can be, but a lot of backlash, attacks, and everything come from being in a particular group. All right. So like when I started my tarot page, I was attacked for being a tarot reader, for being spiritual. You guys have to recognize that true chosen ones, as I'm going to call it in this video, just for the sake of what I'm trying to explain. When you guys call yourselves chosen ones, these tarot readers, there are a lot of tarot readers that call themselves chosen ones too. So you guys have to be very careful about what you guys label yourselves as. Okay, because you don't want to attach that negative energy or that victim mentality onto yourself, because as you guys will see, if you guys see a lot of videos on YouTube, you guys will see that, okay, chosen ones are attacked. Chosen ones are attacked every day, 24/7, left, right, up, down, southwest, east, north. So you guys want to be very careful about what you label yourself with, what you guys associate yourself with, because it becomes either a crutch or a negative attachment. All right. And it's not easy to do, because you guys, we want to feel like we belong. Nobody wants to feel like they're alone. A lot of people experiences a lot of things, but it's the same thing as they would say, race, black, white, light skin, dark skin, stuff like that. It causes more harm than good to categorize people that can experience the same thing as a chosen one. You may not know that you're, again, I'm going to say, okay, for the sake of this video, because this is the first time I'm actually talking about chosen ones. And again, I don't disbelieve that should be a name. And I mean no disrespect to the Most High or anyone else that believes in that. But again, you want to be careful with what you label yourself with. And as they would say, with every new level is a what? A new demon. All right. So the more you find yourself ascending, the more you find yourself growing, the more groups you're going to have that's like, okay, it's going to be people that's on that same vibration, on that same level as you. And there's going to be names for it. Like, okay, you're on the level of, being able to get through the spiritual battle, being able to have a thick skin to get past, the bullying, the backlash, the criticism and everything else, destructive criticism. And okay, so now you're considered to be a chosen one. And it's really damaging, because it's like, through all of it, we don't really get to live. And I'm going to try to make this very short, because I have a lot to say and I don't want to misinterpret what I want to say. But we have a lot of things that we battle with day to day. Everybody does. And I just feel like we make it harder on ourselves when we put labels to certain things. And I just consider it a journey myself. And again, if you guys do, how do I want to say this? If you guys do connect with a certain group because you guys don't want to feel alone, like, one group may not understand you guys, another group may be more ascended or more, open-minded or more elevated spiritually, or their vibration or their aura, then that's fine. But as soon as you get into that group, it's like, okay, so here's a new battle, I have to take on the world, because God asked me to, and it's overwhelming. The more elevated you guys get, the more the devil hits, the harder he's going to hit. Okay, so if you guys put that battle on yourself by a title, by what, and you guys have to remember a lot of things. These people that are talking about being chosen, these are not people who are actually going through the battle. The battle never ends. So when did you get an opportunity to sit on the beach and talk about this? The battle never ends. It never ends. The true battle never ends. People that have actually been through the battle, it never ends. a true spiritual battle, it never ends. We're on until the day, like even the day that our vessels are gone. Your spiritual battle it never ends. You're always going to be spiritually. There's always going to be new lessons to learn spiritually. It's always a. So you guys have to remember to be careful with clickbait. You also have to remember the enemy, the devil, those level of devils are not slow either. If there is, since you guys say, you know, there is a spiritual battle, but those spiritual battles, those levels with a new demon, like on Mario Bros or whatever the case may be, you're going to get a monster to fight at the end of the battle, and they're going to get bigger, harder to fight. You guys have to remember, those people also know what you have learned or what you have acquired to be able to even try to defeat them. And I'm just going to leave that there. I just want to, because I want to go into it a little deeper, but I'm not going to. I wanted to make this at least 10 minutes. I may come back on, but yeah. All right. I wanted to get my... Yeah, and a lot of people are going to feel like, you know, they can't relate. You got, you know, you guys, friend circle, you guys, you know, people that's around you. A lot of people are lucky enough to not have to go through the battle, not have to go through the fight. Some people are actually going through the battle and the fight, and they just choose not to fight. Some people just lay down and just accept it for what it is, thinking that it's life. And I believe at one point I was that person, but when you have a lot of things to lose, and when you have overcome a lot of other spiritual battles in life, then it's kind of harder for you guys to kind of give up or give in or just be complacent with, you know, what the world wants you guys to have or what the world feels like you guys deserve. All right. I'm getting a situation where there will be a clean slate. At this time, there will be a clean slate. All right. And let's see. Yeah. So I do feel like there will be a clean slate. A lot of you guys, outside of, you know, the chosen ones, the video that I was doing, this is just general energy. All right. I do feel like we end up taking whatever group you're in, whether you're spiritual, religious, consider yourself chosen. I do believe that a lot of us are called to continue to fight, and a lot of us give up. But there will be a lot of people who can't relate to you guys, whether it be friend, family, foe. All right, and it's not for us to give up. All right, a lot of us chosen ones, as you guys would say, don't choose to give up, and that's not what we're supposed to do. That's where you guys, you know, we get our names. Oh, you're chosen because, you know, you continue to fight. A lot of people could be chosen. Again, a lot of us are called, and few of us answer. You know, so I'm gonna end it there. Happy solar eclipse energy. Again, grand rising, wherever you guys are. This your girl, Guiding Queen. I'll be back very soon. Peace and love.